This video is just to clear up some of the self stuff that gets a little bit of confusing. So let's talk about all dimensions of self. These terms, self-efficacy is the first one, a person's a belief in his or her ability to get things done. Our ability to achieve goals is highly affected by our degree of self-efficacy. Self-efficacy is related to achievement, and that's page 310 of the Egan text. Self-determination, that's the capacity to make choices in your life about one's present and one's future. It is an ability or a capacity. Self-determination has to do with autonomy, independence. You're given a chance to make choices and changes, right? Autonomy is given by someone else. That's self-determination. Self-concept is your honest evaluation of your abilities. It's not related to worth. It's not how you feel about yourself. For example, I know I could never win a marathon. That's not self-esteem, that's self-concept. I know exactly what my skills and limitations are. Self-concept evolves through our life. It fluctuates highly during adolescence and young adult years. It's what you are capable of accomplishing and not accomplishing. All right? To develop self-concept, one way that teachers can help students is to try a number of different types of things to have both success and failures. That's why I think it's so important that you think about Gardner's multiple intelligence and presenting activities that use a variety of types of thinking. So students can see what they are good at. Maybe they're not good at the type of thinking that is used generally in the classroom, that generally is measured on standardized tests, but maybe they're good at other types of thinking. Self-esteem is how you feel about yourself. Worth. I am a good person. I am a person of worth. Self-esteem affects school behavior. People with higher self-esteem tend to have more positive behavior, less negative behavior. Self-esteem affects your ability to learn. All right? And how people react to you and interacts with you affects your self-esteem. That's why part of our job as teachers is to teach people how to interact, relate to each other. That can be said to be research-based, teaching them how to be a good human being, because how people interact affects self-esteem. Self-esteem affects achievement and the ability to learn. And self-actualization. We've talked about this one quite a bit. All right. It is realizing your full potential. It's self-actualization, not other actualization, meaning that only you can develop your full potential. This is where you discover your strengths and your weaknesses. I'm good at this. I'm not good at that. Again, the importance of Gardner and multiple types of thinking. You discover exactly who you are as a person. This is probably a lifelong quest, and it's one of the joys of getting older. You discover who you are, and you're okay with who you are. You recognize your weakness, and you use your strengths to cover your weaknesses. You discover your passions, your talents, and the role of a teacher in humanistic learning theory is to enable students to self-actualize. That is one of the teacher's primary responsibilities, is to help each and every individual develop their full potential. And self-schema is not used that often. Remember, a schema is a file folder in your head. It's how you organized bits of information. Self-schema is how you organize bits of information about yourself, about who you are, your beliefs. It's virtually the same as self-concept, except it contains your beliefs about yourself and your values. Just a few things about the different selves that tend to get mixed up quite a bit.